There is Sourav and Sachin, the most successful batting pair for India. Back at the helm, Sourav Ganguly has been a bit of a problem in this series.
All set, Ganguly facing, and Brett Lee has the new ball in his hand.
2 slips waiting. Right behind that one, Ganguly. You do get the impression that the Indians, when they have very little to clutter their minds now, this is that kind of a situation. It's a do or die kind of a situation. That's gone fine. That's 4. He has this ability. We've got to wait for the signal. It is off the bat. Plays that shot very fine. Gets inside the line when it is around leg stumpish.
Now I thought it'd just come off the pad for a minute, but just got the bat to it. Yes, nicely done. Evades Gilchrist. So just straying down the leg side. That was the attempted bouncer from Brett Lee.
He's back to international cricket. He was away for... His wife just gave birth to a baby boy. That's come in. That can be very close indeed. Was there a hint of inside edge? But certainly the ball bending into Tendulkar. Perceptible in swing.
Oh dear, I reckon this is very, very close. Maybe height would have been just saved him. This is very close. Pitched on. I reckon he's not that far forward. He might have had a little bit of doubt about the height, but that's mighty close. Didn't hit the bat.
No, it certainly missed the bat, but there were 2 sounds. Maybe the bat hitting the toe of his front foot. Yes, there is certainly the ball bending into the right-handed Tendulkar. That's gone for 4 and it's wides to boot, so that'll not please Ricky Ponting.
No, that won't. He's looking for the in-swing there again, searching for the LBW, Brett Lee, but he's just straight down the leg side. A little bit of movement, and Adam Gilchrist, just wonder, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare for keepers, this particular track, because it's not carrying, so where you stand is going to be very, very important, and I think I've got the feeling there that Gilchrist may be just a tad too far back. Ball dying before it gets to him.
Oh, what's happened there? Has they got the man? Well, over the sound is gone between maybe bat and pad. Just off the pad maybe. That has been creamed through the covers. Just the lengths that Ganguly had to work on. There was some space as well, but a little far away from his body. Went for it and it came off.
Yeah, backed his eye. Just had to feel that a boundary was just going to release the pressure a little bit, and Sourav Ganguly has provided that. That's one of his strengths, is hitting through the offside. He is such a good timer through the offside. Let the hardness of the ball, look at it racing over the outfield.
That's well played, and that's through as well. It's a fast outfield. There's no stopping that now. That's the end of the 6th over. It's 21 without loss.
Realised he's needed to strike early with this little bit of swing about. Just stood tall. Again, let the ball come onto the bat, and it just races. This outfield is very hard. Anything off the middle of the bat is going to get full value. Standing nice and tall, Sourav Ganguly. And that's pretty close. It might have been sliding down leg. Again. Oh, I tell you what, they're not happy, the Australians. And this is mighty close again. Would it have hit the leg stump?
I thought maybe sliding down, and if at all, it'd probably be just clipping leg stump, the outside portion. I got the impression initially that not out.
Well, if that's out. No, I thought it was. I thought it was. Pitched on, hitting. Hayden knew it. Gilchrist knew it. Lee knew it. Too fast for the umpire. It's too fast for the batsman, so it's going to be way too fast for the umpire.
It's in the air, but again, what a day he's having. Tendulkar was in the air forever and fell in no man's land.
Might be one of these days for Sachin. Might just take one shot and then he's away, but on this occasion pitched in short off the shoulder of the bat. Went in the air, was in the air for a long time, could have gone anywhere, but fell safe. So Sachin Tendulkar living dangerously.
Let's see in the graphic, all of them having got over 10,000 runs in one-day internationals. This has gone fine. This will be a huge relief for the crowd and for the batsman. Much needed boundary.
Mitchell Johnson sprayed a couple down the leg side. So far this over, on this occasion, Sourav Ganguly just getting a little bit of bat on it. Good deflection. It's always going to be 4 once he got back on the ball. That'll give Ganguly some confidence.
Desperate dive from Gilchrist, can't stop it. It's been signalled wide by Shastri. The batsman run 2 more, 3 to India's total. He's gone over the top. Good aggressive intent from Ganguly. Got the elevation as he got the distance now. Well stopped. Enough time for Ganguly to pick up 3.
Oh, and he advances, he hits it well, over point. Ganguly freeing his arms. His 5th ball here, so pressure on Nathan Bracken.
He's looked good in this innings, Sourav Ganguly. This is such an important game for all the 3 seniors, and he's shown them why he's still got to be involved in Indian cricket, in one-day cricket at least. Terrific slice over point earned him a 4.
And a tidy shot there to get himself off strike. It's probably the first time we've seen a batsman advance down the pitch. Or it's a wild throw. Nicely backed up there by Matthew Hayden. Oh, so good, Cooley. I got that out. Went to hit the leg side, got a thick edge and gone over cover. So he's going to move around the crease. He's not going to get stuck with that inconsistent bounce, getting caught on the crease. Good proactive stuff. Got away with it here.
Yes, he's looking to play it over mid-wicket and mid-on, and then decided that it was far enough around that off-stump area to maybe give it a push over covers. Lucky escape.
Symonds and Ponting at cover. Gets on the leg, there's no fine leg, so it's flying away for 4. Good timing. Mitchell Johnson getting his line wrong, so a 4 to finish the over. India 61 for none.
Sourav Ganguly now flowing with a bit of rhythm. Very good strike. Wrong line from Mitchell Johnson. Bad idea to bowl on his pads because he's so fluent in that particular area. Doesn't like the short pitch stuff, but when it's in his range, in that area, he can flick it away for a 4. 13 matches and 6 wickets for Hopes. Pretty decent all-rounder.
Oh, he gets some width there and he loves it. That has flown. Brett Lee is a fast outfitter. He dives despairingly. So even though he hasn't been in the best of form, footwork hasn't been moving that much. If you give him any room, he's just got such beautiful timing all the way there.
He has probably seen off a tough period, Sachin Tendulkar. Now time to milk the bowling. James Hope's not as quick as some of the other Australian bowlers, and bit of width, and Sachin Tendulkar with a masterclass shot through point.
And he's got one on the legs now. He's quick. He wants at least 2. And that's what they'll get. Johnson doing work in the mid-wicket area. Comfortable position. Down the leg side wide. Gilchrist hasn't got down to it. It's going to go all the way for 4. So costly for the Australians.
It's been a bit of a twister so far for Adam Gilchrist. Against fast bowling, variable bounce did hurt him once or twice. It didn't turn, so made life difficult for Adam Gilchrist.
Extra man now going into the covers. but they've hung in there. Oh, and it's a big, and he's gone, a snip behind Adam Gilchrist, a great catch up to the stumps. Hopes does the damage for the Australians. Ganguly has to go.
Well, I thought they had super glue on their fingers today, the umpires, but umpire Buckner eventually erasing his finger. And James Hopes has done the job. Just a little bit of an outside edge, it bobbled a bit. Always difficult standing up to the crease. James Hopes goes up, so does the umpire's finger. Ganguly's got to go. He's played pretty well, Sourav Ganguly. 91 for 1.
Sourav Ganguly out for 41.
Listen to this. The local boy, there it is, welcome to the home ground. And what a reception he got. Last platform has been laid, 91 on the board when Yuvraj comes to the crease. Exciting stroke player. He's already got 100 during this series. Oh, we found that out in the T20, there wasn't either.
Look like you're colouring in there, Baz. Right, there's his career stats. On the increase, great strike rate, and the average is creeping up now. I think he's really worked his game out over the last year or so now. Yuvraj Singh turning into a real star. Changing the bowling. Mitchell Johnson back into the attack. Tendulkar on strike.
Great shot, great shot. That is a pure example of using the pace of the bowler to your advantage and playing the ball nice and late.
Just stood up on his toes here, didn't he, Tendulkar? And you're right, sped away, just using the pace that the delivery's bowled at. Third man had no chance.
Playing a little joke on him, just angled away. He'll only be the one though. There's some interesting results in the World Cup overnight. Chris Broad is an Englishman, knows how much Stuart Clark was upset by Australia losing 12-10 to England in the Rugby World Cup, and thought he'd just get the message over. Flicked away for 4. Oh, well fielded. Talk about the Rugby World Cup. There it was. Oh, I thought that had to be 4. Brad Hodge. True commitment. I think Sachin thought it was going to be 4 as well and gave up on the running. Flicked away.
Yeah, what a save. Brad Hodge. Normally the Australians dive on their stomach and go with their hands. On this occasion, going with his foot. Keeping the ball inside the boundary.
Beautifully struck. A little bit of width here. And again, oh, this time over he goes, and it's 4 for Sachin Tendulkar.
Another 4 wides for the Australians.
That is in the air, but also in the gap. That is exactly the gap that he was searching for. 4 welcome runs for Yuvraj.
Second time for the over, Hogg has got outside off stump, and without reading it out of his hand, I was waiting for it to be the wrong one to turn in, but they've turned away. Yuvraj, all he had to do was get the timing right, split Symonds and Hayden. Hogg knows he just hasn't got it right there.
That's a good hit. No stopping that one. Just posed for the photographs there, Yuvraj.
He did, didn't he? That's a brilliant shot. He's a lovely player to watch. High back lift, stable feet, head over the ball, rolling the wrists. Beautiful timing and placement.
Didn't quite get that gap, but the result is the same. This time to the left of Symonds. 50 of the partnership comes up. But this is what happens when you try and advance down against a spinner.
Like that there. Just gets to Clark's right, and they're going to go for 2. And that's 50 for Sachin Tendulkar. Yuvraj wants a 3rd. Not there. So the little master brings up yet another 50 against Australian one-day cricket. His 84th 50. It's the most in one-day international history, taking over from Inzamam al-Haq. So plenty more to come from Sachin.
Oh, he's put that away in the gap. That'll be 4. That is intelligent cricket. That's the end of the 32nd over. Oh, that's nicely done. Very delicate, and he finds the fence, so that's clever cricket.
That is beautiful timing there from Yuvraj Singh. That later was almost overdue. Been watching what Bracken's been doing, and previously coming towards Nathan Bracken, this time just rocking back on the back foot, opens up his wrists, knows the third man's quite square. Excellent shot.
Played that fine and it's gone through. Predetermined shot, but he's really adapted it. Backs himself and he pulls it off.
And they can do that because, as I was saying, Nathan Bracken breaks up the pace, but he's not doing it this over. It's too predictable. The Indian batsmen know it's going to be a slow ball every ball. So if you've got time to rock on the back foot, as we saw with the Yuvraj late cut to third man, lovely, lovely lap shot there from Sachin Tendulkar, as finally it goes back now.
A single, 10 runs from the over. 40 runs have come in the last 5 overs. That looked dangerous, over pitch, but it's going to end up on the fence. So boundary is coming now. A little perturbed is Ricky Ponting.
Brilliant shot. Almost thought for a moment that Yuvraj had yorked himself. He got that high back lift, but he got it down. And we know about his power. What about the subtle wrist action there? So not a lot of help for the quicker bowlers.
Okay, he's managed to hit that from the middle of the bat, and has he got a boundary? Not really. It's just the one.
Well, it was all happening there. Very entertaining stuff from Brad Hogg. Yuvraj has absolutely smashed that. And for a moment he thought that was all way going for 4. Hoggy misfields and then does a good buttering up job there. Almost goes through the fence. And he saves 3.
Great work there by Hogg. Oh, he's clear. He's clear. Yeah, perfectly done by Hogg. Coming back to this changed ball, Flem, I get or at least supposedly the ball has to be 34 overs old. It can't be a hard ball. It's got to be an old ball which is cleaned up and brought out.
Goes for the big one and is taken by Ricky Ponting. Yuvraj Singh falls, and this is a big wicket for Australia. Situation tailor-made for Yuvraj Singh's bonanza batting, but he failed, didn't middle it.
Good reward for hopes. He bowled a very good over. Yuvraj looking to go over mid-on, mid-wicket. All he could do was get high on the bat straight to Ricky Ponting. Simple catch for the Australian captain. The hometown hero has to depart for 39. He was looking good. India 174 for 2.
The latest spin-up boy in Indian cricket, MS Dhoni, is out there, promoting himself up the order. Indian captain thinking out of the box to derail Australia, sending it Yuvraj at number 3 after a strong partnership between the 2 openers, and now he's promoted himself up the order, so you can expect a bit of aggression from him.
Using captain's discretion, get himself up the top of the order, but I think it's a good move, proactive move.
Oh, brilliantly played. What a shot from Sachin Tendulkar. There were oohs and ahs from the Australians. He had to really play it, otherwise he was a goner, but what a strike in the end.
He's very good at this shot. Look at that, just a little lap sweep. fine leg inside the circle. If he misses it, he's plumb LBW. But good enough to get that on it. Hopes would have thought for a second he would have had Tendulkar. 4 runs.
This time he targets the cover area. He's looking good now, Sachin Tendulkar.
6 of those. Dhoni goes hard and straight. Great power. Nathan Bracken was at deep mid-on, had no chance. That was bludgeoned to the fence.
He's a powerful hitter, MS Dhoni, and what a strike from him. Was in the slot and wind it up and absolutely nailed it. That field that long on had about a yard to cover it. Had no hope. Inside edge, more runs for India's 200 is raised. 202 for 2.
Frustrating for hopes, but excellent for India. 2 4s in a row. Good length, just a little bit of movement back into Dhoni, inside edge. Just misses the stumps and hopes. Can't believe it, frustrated.
That's beautifully played by Sachin Tendulkar. He's turning it on now for India. Knew exactly where the fielder was and knew what to do with that length. Smart piece of cricket from Sachin.
That's what you do at practice. Slips, catches, no slips. Angled it away, that's a great shot.
Slow delivery, been hammered. Only be 1. Not a great throw from the deep from Brad Hodge, but no damage done. It was well covered by Brad Hogg. Mid-on was up in the ring, and he's found the gap. MS Dhoni has played a very clever cricketing shot. Knew exactly where the fielder was, and even though he didn't middle it, but it was good enough for a 4.
A lot of bottom hand in this shot. Like a tennis shot, cross court forehand through mid-on. Mid-on inside the ring. 4 more runs to India. MS Dhoni 19 off just 13 deliveries.
Another straight drive, more runs, another 4. Brilliant batting from MS Dhoni. Crowds have come alive. Three 4s in this over. The last one, a special straight drive from MS Dhoni.
It just looked like he dug that out. It's a slow ball from Johnson. Dug it out, but raced away for 4.
They go for the appeal. Will it be upheld by the umpire? Buckner is not interested. And in fact, the stumps have been broken in his run out. Sachin Tendulkar is walking away from the scene. Obviously caught napping, was thinking about that strong leg before appeal. He was out of the crease and Australia summed it up very quickly.
There was a big appeal from the Australians. Brett Lee was very aware, and he's just missed Gilchrist, and a direct hit sends Sachin Tendulkar on his way. So disaster for India. Good bit of fielding by Brett Lee. Sachin Tendulkar, hard-working 79, India. 221 for 3.
Rahul Dravid is walking in for India.
Oh, just cleared the man and shot extra cover. Even better. Knew exactly where the fielders were. Back-to-back boundaries. The last boundary required a lot of skill. And he's bowled in. Fully linked delivery. Good comeback from Nathan Bracken. Wasn't disturbed by the fact that he conceded 9 runs. A dot ball and then a wicket. Robin Uthappa walks out to the centre. Uthappa's got the bottom hand into play and he's hit it flat. He puts himself his first boundary.
He's not going to hang around. 100 and boundaries now, 25 fours. Just in the block hole. And whipped away. Just a fraction too full from Brad Hogg. I'm sure he won't be disappointed with that. Hitting away on the leg side, he might try the one that goes the other way, away from the right-hander.
That's the one. Good pick, Barry. Always bowling the googlies, you get that extra bit of bounce and also hitting against the turn. 250 for India.
I'll tell you what, if I was Brad Hogg, I'd be tempted to bowl in a helmet with MS Dhoni because he just whacks it so hard, so straight.
Catch was the call from Gilchrist. He just rocketed to the boundary. Crowd loves it. Was the Yorker. And got the elevation required. Uthappa. Just an extension of defence.
But perhaps not so effective with the old ball because he provides the pace to play shots like that. When Hogg and Symonds are on, you've got to generate the pace off the bat, but when Lee's bowling, you don't need to. And that's a good cricket shot. Picked out his spot.
With Lee into the attack, the wicketkeeper can't stand up. That gives the liberty for the batsman to charge down the pitch. That's what Robin Uthappa has done. Again, getting down on his knees to get the elevation. Good strike. Straight down. It's raining boundaries. Barry Richards was wondering why did Uthappa walk in and Rahul Dravid walked in. He's been proved exactly right.
It's going to be 280 for sure. I think if they'd sent him in a little earlier, it might have got to 300 because he's got a full licence here and he's playing some terrific shots. Slow delivery and he just walking down at him. But having said that, they had to get through it. They did, and now they've posted a very competitive total.
Right into the block hole. Bit of work to do in the deep. Pakam Singhal and keep strike. 271 for 4. Uthappa gives the charge. Michael Clarke is the man headlong on. But the placement has been absolutely spot on.
Certainly got a bit of talent, this young man. Not afraid to use it either. He's happy to create the length himself by walking down what would be in the block hole. If he can walk down the wicket, he's going to catch it on the full like that.
Also the placement was terrific. Two very good fielders in the deep. Ponting was at short mid wicket, just cleared him. Michael Clarke is at long on. And Andrew Sanders comes to short mid wicket. He's taken the aerial route. And the same result, one bounce into the boundary. What a player he's turning out to be, Uthappa.
We thought it would be MS that would take India to a big total over the last 4 overs, but it's been Uthappa. It's just played with some lovely freedom. Just that little shimmy down the wicket. It's a bit of a trademark now.
Dhoni is the man on strike. Can he finish it big? 2 deliveries remain. Struck it down the ground. Hogg is normally good, but the outfield is quicker and Dhoni is better. 14 runs have come so far in the last over.
Very fast outfield, so don't discount the Australians. Not far to go for Brad Hogg. But no chance. Didn't even get the bend in. So when we get to 290, it'll take the maximum.
And he's looked for the maximum and he's got it. What a way to run off. First 6 of the innings coming in the last ball of the 50th over. And 50 it is for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain. He's played a superb innings. Half century coming in quick time. Just a 35 balls, 5 fours and a 6. And India have finished off very strongly indeed. Giving it is more than 100%. That's the bat swing that we are accustomed to seeing from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He takes the aerial route. He hits them quite a big into the crowd. We're very delighted with this, Mahendra Singh Dhoni winning the toss and deciding to bat first. This time around, India looking to set a target. Have done a good job. Done a very, very good job. Hasn't been easy at all in the office.
To Adam Gilchrist.
And it's a wide one. A real tester for MS Dhoni. Not an auspicious start. These Australian batsmen want to kick on very early. This was the other one, the in-dipper. That was missed by Adam Gilchrist, hit him on the pads. Australia are away, one on the board, a leg by. All three different, but same left arm stuff, not a lot of variation. Challenge for Steve Buckner. Good delivery, came back, bit of extra bounce for Zaheer Khan.
Only half an appeal from the Indians. Zaheer Khan generally taking it away from the left-handers, but on this occasion just getting one to move back into Adam Gilchrist and takes the top of his pad. Very well bowled. Beautiful seam position, nice and upright.
Runs for Adam Gilchrist, he's running hard. Inside edge will earn him a couple of runs. Diligence. Oh, goes for the big one, Matthew Hayden. What a shot. Terrific drive, real heavyweight punch.
It was in the air, but it was hit very hard. And it was in the gap, just going through with the shot, Matthew Hayden. On the up. No need to run for those. Adam Gilchrist's grip holds it so high. Oh, and that's hit. And that's six. Matthew Hayden, with that grip, gets very good leverage. Was at no stage was he trying to keep that on the ground, was always going for six. Hit it straight out of the middle of the bat.
He was always one hit away from being in top gear. And this stroke should settle all the nerves. Brilliantly picked up by Adam Gilchrist. Picked up the links so early. Just one slip in place now. Short delivery from Zaheer Khan. Knocked the link to bowl to Adam Gilchrist. Made it look ridiculously easy, Adam Gilchrist. That pick-up pull shot. Played with so much of ease.
It's just not that short, really. I thought it was only just over stump high, and it was. He's just picked the length up beautifully, Adam Gilchrist. So good at that shot, Adam Gilchrist. The next ball, where he can manoeuvre the bowler's length. See how full this next one is.
He's flowing, Adam Gilchrist. Because when he comes on to bowl with an older ball, we see a lot of variations from him. That's gone high and six. Just a mere flick of the wrist. Matthew Hayden is a powerful hitter.
He advances down the wicket, almost walking at the bowler, Matthew Hayden, but he keeps his head so still. And just a flick. Maximum runs for Matthew Hayden. This has been a good start by Australia. Keeps his head very still. It's the biggest thing for a batsman, even if you're advancing down the wicket or staying back in your crease. Balance. India have got to remember they need to take early wickets. I just feel at the moment going very defensive. Everyone's right back on the ring, trying to cut down the boundaries.
Another pull shot. This should be taken. Brilliantly placed by MS Dhoni. It worked wonderfully well. RP Singh was the bowler. Zaheer Khan was the fielder. The three-card trick worked brilliantly.
The first ball that fielder was placed there, Adam Gilchrist has hit it straight down his throat. A well-judged catch by Zaheer Khan. Adam Gilchrist, promising innings, comes to an end. He made 18, Australia 37 for 1.
The Australian captain is in. India wanted a wicket very early. Well, they've got one They've got rid of Adam Gilchrist, but they've got to deal now with the brilliance of Ricky Ponting.
First delivery that fielder was in that position.
Is that close enough to call? Maybe a bit of bat involved. Maybe it was going down the leg side. RP Singh didn't look too convincing. Oh, well done, Uthappa. Cover. Swift mover, Uthappa. Batted brilliantly. 30 from 17 odd balls. Now fielding well for India.
Hayden's been in superb form this series, and it's a punching shot through mid-wicket, nice and tall. Let the ball come to him. Will it go all the way? It does. Excellent piece of timing there from Matthew Hayden.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He's pretty imposing, the figure of Hayden. And what do you do to him when he starts walking into every delivery? Beautifully played. Leaning over it, keeping it on the ground, that is magnificent.
Well, then what happens if you decide to dig it in short next ball and he's not walking at you? Force him to try and hit squarer. That's wide and punished. Pure power, arrogance there from Hayden. He doesn't even look like running for all the way.
That was quite easily done. Nobody moved. Nobody batted an eyelid either. I mean, it was in the air, but it was so perfectly placed. Just take a look at that. Didn't even try and keep it down. He's standing outside his crease and he's getting a good long foot forward. Beautifully done.
Oh, was that caught? No. On the half volley. RP Singh doesn't go up. Zaheer can't. In close. Showing some good hands, just couldn't quite get under it.
Yes, that is a good effort by Zaheer Khan. Just landing just that short. I've never seen Zaheer Khan fielding in a catching position, so he's pretty good at it from what I saw.
Walks again, Hayden, and gets it through. Hand on it though, so will it go all the way? And it does. Another 4 for Hayden. And he slashes over point. 4 runs all the way. RP Singh giving Ponting width, and you don't want to do that.
Again, the width, but maybe it's the pressure that the batsmen are putting. I don't know, but certainly the variable bounce is suddenly.
So sector 16 in Chandigarh, first game for 14 years. International cricket. Ponting once again punches through mid-wicket. Good timing. RP Singh trying to adjust, coming around the wicket, and he pays.
This is definitely not the line to be bowling to Ricky Ponting. He's so good in that area. He almost magically puts every shot he attempts there into the gap. Beautiful in that area, but the angle and then drifting onto pad line, that was just waiting to be hit.
Now the 2 forwards that have gone in this over are classic Ponting boundaries. One wide outside off stump, hits over point, and the other one onto his pads. A bit like Sachin Tendulkar, he murders the ball. Mid-wicket, mid-on area. And that's a better position, but it's an excellent shot. That is a classic cover drive from Ponting. 16 off the over.
Not a good over. A little bit of room outside the off-stump, but that was played on the up and he literally caressed it and the ball sped away. Oh, that's awesome. That's terrific. What timing, what placement. He didn't enjoy it, but he said a good shot.
And he walks again, and he has absolutely smashed that over mid-wicket all the way for 6. Second one for Hayden. Where do you bowl to this man?
Really, it's odd with the kind of speed that the runs are coming in, and taken aback that they've taken the second power play. But look at him, every time he walks into the shot, something different has to be done, and at the moment they're not doing it. Bowl a Yorker, bowl a slow one, bowl something different, but don't bowl at him.
No, you got to have a plan. And whatever that plan is, you need to be able to execute it well. Watch his feet. And that's a good ball.
Not only is it power, but it is the uncocking of the wrists at the right time, the flick of the wrist at the point of impact. Magnificent. Look at that. Shades of Viv Richards there.
But he's still, when the ball's released, that's the important thing. He's not moving as the ball's coming towards him. Jeez. What to have seen that one given to Rooney. Fair way down the track.
Very difficult to give.
Walks again, he pulls this time, he pulls well to mid-wicket. There's another 4, different shot, same result.
Oh, they're literally creaming the Indian attack at the moment. Who would have imagined that this is a difficult wicket? Short, so much time he had. See, the good thing about him walking down is he's not committing himself to anything. He's keeping his options open.
Some width there to Ponting. Does he hit it through? And he does. So 4 very good balls from Pathan. And Ponting good enough to put the bad one away. 50 partnership up for Hayden and Ponting.
52 and 40 balls, and that's because of cricket of that kind. Exceptional. Just slightly short, very decisive in his footwork. Going into the line of the ball. Great balance, everything right about it.
I think that would have felt good on Ponting's bat. Another slow ball, leg side, and he has creamed that again. He's in fantastic form, Ponting. So excellent partnership for the second wicket here. Hayden and Ponting, 56 off 41 balls. Momentum going away from India.
So what can Ganguly do just by taking a little bit of pace off it?
It's through. Very much the result that we've seen in the last few overs. Plenty of boundaries for the Australians. 12th one of the innings.
I don't know why they took the power play. I suppose that's been raised before, but just at the spinners. They'll have a little dabble and see what happens with fielders out and no pace on the ball. Hayden has been superb, absolutely superb.
What a 50 this has been. He's dominated the bowlers right from the moment he walked out to bat. It's put away. Oh, he's such a dominant player. Anything loose, you've got to pay the price as a bowler. Stunned silence yet again from the crowd, but it's a beauty from the bat of Matty Hayden.
Yeah, this is one of the problems when you come on as a spinner. It's only a fraction short. That's not a bad ball by any stretch of the imagination, but when you've been in for a while and you've got the confidence that Hayden's got, just rocks back, picks out his spot.
Good stop. The pressure was on Harbhajan, going for a boundary at the first delivery of the over. It's a good comeback. The leg stump line is starting to work now. It's played extremely fine. There was a man at short fine leg. It was the quicker delivery. Appeal from Dhoni for stumping. It's being referred upstairs. Look at Ponting. He's actually quite surprised. He's shocked. He's referred it to Pratap Kumar, the third umpire. We're quite convinced.
The line belongs to the umpire. Now, where that toe, to me, there's nothing I can see that's behind the line.
Should be out. And it is. It's a very good decision, not very easy.
Ponting's got to go. 122 for 2.
Oh, that's a good hit. That's beautifully played. Just a hint of room, not that short. But he's in such prime form, that ball really sped away.
It's only a hint, but it's enough. He's almost going to have to pitch on middle stump to Michael Clarke. Got beautiful wrists. Gets in a nice position. Just flashes him there. Good bat speed. Excellent placement. to it on the half volley and drive through the covers. So he's an exciting stroke player.
Has he got him? Yes, he has. Ball just holding back a bit. This is a big breakthrough by Harbhajan Singh. We were just saying that if India are to prevail, Harbhajan has to be the one to take some wickets, and he has.
Well, it's a big wicket because Michael Clarke really forced himself into that. The field was set out. He could have just sat in his crease and punched the ball into the gaps. The Dusha has got him just punching on the up there. Easy catch for Harbhajan. First wicket in 6 games and a very crucial one. So Michael Clarke first bowling for the trip, out for 6, and Australia 132 for 3.
Symonds is coming to take place of Michael Clarke, who's a bit of a soft dismissal. The Dusra, he couldn't quite reach the pitch of it, dipping on him.
Kept drawing him, didn't he? Harbhajan Singh drawing him out of the crease. Have a drive at this. Finally does one that he's not to the pitch of the ball. And Harbhajan Singh accepts a very easy caught and bowled, but good planning, good execution.
So he's off the mark and he's going to come back for the second. That's going to be 4. Now there's no fielder square on the offside, and Harbhajan Singh bowling with that field. He had to bowl a leg stump line, which he couldn't. He's got a field set for the leg stump, and he's pitched one short outside the off stump.
That's the off spinner too. Hayden having plenty of time on this slower pitch. Rock back on the back foot. Nice sweep of the bat there. Head right over the top.
Over the top. And he does hit it a long way. Minimum of effort from Andrew Symonds. Maximum is the result that he achieved. Edge will run away to the boundary. Well, every time there has been a little bit of width provided for Matty Hayden. He's gone hard at that and achieving good results. 10th boundary in his innings so far.
Down the track, and he's found the gap. Brilliant shot. Extended his arms and getting a 4, and another one-handed pickup shot. This should be taken. Pressure catch. Zaheer Khan takes another very good skyer. India back in it big time.
As I was saying, Ramesh, I'd rather Kartik throw the ball up, hit the ball in the air. You still take a risk, and that time Matthew Hayden, who's been superb, doesn't quite get onto it. Unbalanced, ends up hitting it with one hand into the air. And Zaheer Khan in the outfield. Nice safe hands there, but Matthew Hayden, fantastic knock. 92 of 92, Australia 190 for 4.
Goes for that straight drive. Will it go across the turf? It's a straight drive and smashed hard for a 4. That's why Andrew Symonds is so good, and then he can hit the ball with immense power. Another short delivery has been cut. Andrew Symonds will come back for the second, raise his bat because he's got a 50. Third 50 for him in this series. Once again producing the goods when it is required by Australia.
Tom. Yeah, he likes it. He likes it. He's calling for it, Steve Buckner. MS Dhoni is absolutely convinced. Brad Hodges standing there. I think he's gone though. I think he's gone. And it's been a miserable series for him.
As he overbalanced. Good take. Off in a flash, and he's gone. He's gone.
Pretty good decision. Yep, Hodges got to go.
And he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Lapses in concentration from Andrew Symonds. He's played a superb innings thus far. But what a wicket. India desperately needed something dramatic. And has RP Singh produced that? We'll have to wait and see.
Huge wicket, just gambling a little bit, Andrew Symonds. Trying to give himself a little bit of room. The bowler just went straight at the stumps. And there it is. What a sight for RP Singh. Hit the middle stump right at the top, exactly where you should be. That's the reaction from Andrew Symonds. He's disappointed. He knows that's huge in the context of the game, but he's played quite beautifully. 268 for 6.
Follows up with the dot. Oh, directed. Is it gone? Yes, he's given it. Not even referred. 2 wickets in 2 balls. And RP Singh in India are coming back into this match quite nicely.
The crowd has come a lot, and so have the Indian fielders. That's beautifully done. Too anxious, Brad Hogg, too anxious. You can't hit it back to the bowler and expect to get a run. He's actually hit it into his pads. He thought it was going to go onto the leg side, took his time, bang, well out. 2 and 2. It'll be a different kind of hat-trick, but it could be. 268 for 7.
What an over, the last one. Dramatic turnaround in this match. 24 from 18. Breckley walks out. A change in field. 3 men in the ring on the offside. To save the single. The short fine leg has come on the offside.
What about a wide that goes for 4? He won't be popular with his skipper. I think he'd probably go off the other way. Here we go. Last over.
Firmly struck. And what a way to start the over for an Australian supporter. Great shot under pressure to pick up a boundary.
Now then. In the slot. Thank you, says James. He's got to target mid-wicket if he can, and Zaheer Khan, of course, is going to try and get it in the block hole.
Oh, that delivery. Dhoni getting excited, almost missed it. And now it's 11 from 3. Oh, well done, Zaheer Khan. Oh, there is confusion all around. Overthrows. But everything happening out there. Plenty of confusion, excitement and entertainment. So 9 runs required from the last ball. A delivery full length into the block hole. That's a great way to finish. India have won, and this has broken a long spell. India last won against Australia at Brisbane in 2004 by 19 runs, and after 11 matches, they managed to beat the world champions in the 50-50 format.